Okay, hello. So this is just going to be my Saturday evaluation video. The aims of this video, or well, this series, I guess, or this weekly series, is just talk about the mistakes and trades, and just discuss what I'm going to change in the new week, and discuss the mistakes that I made in the week just gone. So for me, I tend to start my weeks on a Saturday. On Saturday, I'll evaluate the week just gone, so the previous Saturday through to this Saturday, or through to the Friday. And then on Sunday, I'll make the trade plans for the week. And Monday through Friday, I'll be mainly trading and trying to do other stuff in between. On the weekend, I'll also be trading, as I'll show you shortly. So yeah, that's just what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk about some mistakes. I do all my journaling and that on just Word document. I have it organized in the files, and I'll talk about that. So first off, I just want to say that none of this is financial advice. It's just for entertainment purposes, and primarily it's for me. It's for myself. I'm trying to use these videos to try and become more succinct. Is that the word? I don't know. To essentially just be able to have a complex understanding of a simple idea, and to make more scenarios for how price could react, and just become better at trading essentially. I'm not profitable at all. Do not take any advice on me. It's not financial advice, blah blah blah. Okay. All right, so first off, what trade did I take? So let's go on to a clean chart actually. So here, so for me, hold on. Yeah. Okay, so for me, I had a range like this. This is the range that I was working in, and previously we also had a nice daily level with like some wicks around here. Is also a weekly level, so about there, okay. What am I seeing here? So we had our previous range, came up and broke down. So essentially, face value, it's bearish, yeah? What's this looking like? It's looking like a back test, albeit it should have really, had more of an impulse by now. But yeah, we make do with what we got. So we're breaking down, we're back testing, and if we're thinking back to the moment then, initial back test, we'd expect some impulsive movement from there. Okay. What did we get? So we're breaking back above the range, back test came down. What I want to point out, which was actually quite key as well in trading, is that we have this FOMC. Now when FOMC happens, you get these like spikes here. Now I like to see price go excess above it and then come back down it, and then that's bearish. I won't get short on FOMC at all, not with this current trading system. Okay, so we'll come back above. We failed to break down here. We back test this, and if we just go onto this, so we had, so for me this level was like more down here. Okay, just because of the chart is bit stamps a bit weird clearly, but regardless, I mean, we can still see the same thing, H1 or like key level here, and then bring it below because this is key in the entry. So we come back up again. What I like to see is when we have setups like this, I just want to see some exhaustion, prices making higher highs. We come back down, trying to find some support here, and then we're coming up slowly, trying to make a new high, but we can't. So it's sort of looking like a lower high, finding support again still, but then we just break below. Okay, and why I was quite convicted in this as well is because we had these build-ups, and for me it was very unlikely that price was going to continue further up, especially after FOMC, especially in a bearish trend, especially after rejecting from key resistance. It was unlikely that price wasn't going to come back down to these lows. What I entered on was this H1 close below. Essentially the trade was like this. I enter on market basically when it closes below, and we had my first conservative target was here, was the FOMC wick. So that got hit, and I had the other target, which was basically it's nice on balance, but it was basically the range low around here. around 2,900 for all these essentially lows to get cascaded to fully go down. Okay, that was trade. So what happened was the conservative target got hit, and for my system, once that gets hit, I can start actually actively managing it and now moving stop loss. And I also had a bit of a level around here, and I said that once it went back up here, I'd probably be out. And I wanted to do that, but I was out. I was, and this is what I tried to do last week to try and fix. And I was out, you know, biking. And then I saw this. I was like, Christ, you know, I wanna exit here. Tried to exit, was about to exit, and then I forgot that I put on, because I got a new account, I forgot that I put on a trading password. And I was like, shit, you know, I don't know that trading password. Anyway, I couldn't do that. Price came back below, and now I'm looking, oh, well, now it's sort of like in my favor. And then I was back up here, and then I think I exited around here. So it's still a win all in all. And I really like the entry, to be honest. I wish again, so the lessons learned from this is that I should have entered more, essentially, here. I'm pretty good at predicting, like, sort of tops on this. And, you know, you can see it just went down from that. Probably should have came down a bit more, but again, that's new trades that I'm going to be taking. So yeah, should have entered more. Another key mistake was I should have... The management here was terrible. You know, I had key level that I thought, okay, it shouldn't go above this. That would make sense. But then it came back down, and I was just flip-floppy. I was essentially like all over the place there, you know. And that's not good. It's really not good, especially when you were about to exit, you couldn't. But then price just came back in your favor, and I'm like, oh, now I don't want to exit. You know, that's just poor. You know, that's amateur essentially. And well, I am. So there. Anyway. So that's what I'm going to try change, and I'll be able to execute, you know, on the go when I'm out now, because that trading password is gone. Anyway, regardless. What else is a key mistake? So let's go back to my document from this week. Yeah, it's that essentially I'm trading an asset here that's in a... Oh, where's this tool? Let's just go from there to about here. You know, it's in a less than 2% range, and I'm trading back and forth. I need to take advantage of something more volatile. And you can see, you know, we've got alts here that are up 10% on a day. Tomo. I need to be taking advantage of this on chain. So my key goal as well is I've got to try and get on chain a bit more and try and do a bit more stuff. Anything else? I wasn't too active this week, because again, it has been a bit boring, and I was just waiting for this to show me, to tell me that it's going to go down. And I did do that, you know. So some good things is that I was really quite patient with this. I was patient. I knew what I wanted to see. I saw it and I acted upon it. I just should have took more risk on that. And that's another thing that I'm changing. For me now, I always took like 1% risk, and I've been trying to get this up because I'm I guess risk averse is the word. I'm not sure. I don't like putting on too much, even though I've got a small account, you know. I can't do that as a small account. I need to be taking risk. But from now on, if I'm going to be taking 1% risk, I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to be taking 2%. So, you know, my 1% is 2%, my 2% is 4%. Essentially, I'm just doubling. I think that's okay at my stage. What else? Yeah, so again, I was patient with this. I like that as well. I think that I had a good analysis with the first video I made. I was pretty good at, you know, saying that, okay, I want to see timeframes come in sync. And I think I made it clear, and yeah, I'm happy with that. What are my key goals for next week? I want to make a degen account, essentially. I want to get on chain a bit more and try and take advantage of some more altcoins, and to, you know, just be part of the volatile market, be part of what's actually going, you know. And a key thing that I've been trying to do is that I need to take advantage of these trendy stuff, because I don't know if you can tell already, but I'm better at the sort of low volatile, like, ranging environments. Like, for example, this move as well. You know, not the biggest move. It's not like a massive move like that. Not an expansive move. It's an intra range move. I'm better at them. I need to get better at taking advantage of actual expansion, impulsive movements. So that will be my aims. And anything else? Yeah. All right. So let's go on to some trade plans or what I'm thinking. Let's go back over here. So I'll keep that up there. I'm in a trade at the moment currently. Again, I'm still short. Well, sorry, I exited that short. I'm entering a new short. Where did I enter? I entered it on this closure here. On this candle. Basically, what I'm looking for, again, price coming back up. And we're back in the range. Again, sort of come back up, taking out these, and it's back in. I think from here, we've got the same sort of pattern essentially we're looking at. Sorry about that. It's almost exhaustion. I want to see this move down pretty quickly now, especially on a weekend. I'm not asking for much. I'm targeting here. It's a 0.7% move. I'd expect that maybe on a weekend. Yeah. Why am I expecting that as well? Well, we have these equal lows as well here. We got these lows as well. And, we're coming back into the range after wicking this. And now we're rejecting at this and wicking that as well. I want to see this move pretty quickly now. My conservative target is this wick here. 1R. And then I'm going here for 2.09R. And on this, I would have entered 1% risk, but as I'm trying to increase my risk tolerance, I've entered 2% risk of portfolio size. Yeah, what else am I looking for higher time frame wise? Let's go here. We have these sort of drawings here. To me, I've got to take things at face value, and this is a breakdown, but to me, this is feeling if these get wicked, or even just this gets wicked, hit this and then come back up, well, it's looking like a failed breakdown, and that would be bullish. You target these little highs here, or maybe even make new highs. What I want to see is if we wick these and have a strong movement up here, I'll enter before the failed breakdown's confirmed. If we wick this, come back up, I'll still enter before the failed breakdown's confirmed. If we then get above this on daily basis, close above, I'm going to enter quite a lot. I'll be quite bullish on this. Because then timeframes will be in sync. We'd have a failed breakdown, we're at weekly support. Yes, we've had the bad news here, and yes, market's been weak. Sorry, we had good news and failed to break up, and then market's been weak. There's not really been any bad news, but sentiment has been shit. And we're essentially subverting all those expectations as well. We're now in a bullish zone, so we'd be back in sync as I discussed, and I expect higher prices. But again, I've got to have low expectation for price. Can't be disappointed by it. Can't say, oh shit, it's gonna go 40k now. It's gonna hit monthly resistance, 40k's, on the tables and all that. I think just take what it gives. And yeah. Again, I think the main player is altcoin. Oh, it's just horrible, really, isn't it? There's no point in looking at that one. But if we do get bullish, then we'll have clear headwinds for alts and behind winds, I guess. And I'd like to play them, especially on my new Degen account that I'll be creating on on-chain stuff. And yeah. So I'm in this trade here. I do expect these to be taken before we do any movement up, and that's what I sort of saw in price. That's what I'm going to be expecting, so that's why I'm in the trade. And that's all. Yeah. So thank you for watching, if anyone is. Again, this is mainly just for me to make my trade plans. Again, it's not financial advice. If there is anyone listening, I am not profitable at all. I'm trying to be profitable, and yeah. Thank you.